Welcome, everybody. We are broadcasting here from Pickering, Ontario, and it is the Penguins versus the Kanata Rangers, basically from Ottawa, 3.5-hour drive away. And we are just about to begin. We had a 2-2 tie this morning, and now looking to get our first win of the tournament. Facing off is Ray Foltz. Ray Foltz faces off. Webster gets the puck. Gets it back to Relier. Relier up to Mertens. Mertens taking that down and into the corner. So back to Monaco. Monaco has control of the puck and trying to take it down. There's Garner. Garner cycles back, doesn't have space. Now she does, and now she's working down into the Rangers zone. Goes wide, shot at the goalie, big rebound. And Rangers try to send it out of the zone. That's kept in by Tarasovic, and Tarasovic into the corner. Rangers now pick that up and looking to get out of the zone. They do get out of the zone. Herbert now driving into the zone, and Herbert shot and goes behind the net. Nice work there. Herbert sends that around the boards towards Kirsch. Whitehead sends that back towards Tarasovic. And Lundy and to Kirsch and backhand up net. That makes that 1-0 hockey game. So we're in an interesting spot here. It's like we're at this sort of booth up in the top. There's Frank, and Frank's packing up his camera. Are you packing up your camera?
Yeah.
Or it's hard to get
corners.
The corners. So yeah, if you see me fall out the window, it's because I was trying to get the corner shot. Okay, here we go. Herbert driving down the ice, gets that in for Lundy. Lundy working that in the corner. And now the Rangers get control of that puck and start bringing that puck back out. Herbert sends it to Swissam. Swissam up towards McCarthy. Some battling in the corner there. And Ray Foltz gets control of the puck. Nice call there by Herbert. Herbert sends that up to Ligda. Ligda working that down the ice and into the Ranger zone. Shot towards the net. That goes wide. And Ray Foltz sends that round behind the net towards Lundy. Rangers trying to break that out of the zone. Oh, nice keep in there by Kirsch. Oh, ref's going to call that offside.
Does the neutral zone seem smaller to you?
Yes, that's right, a lot smaller. I hadn't noticed that before. Nice face off there by sorry, I'm having trouble seeing numbers. Rangers trying to get that out. Does come back to the point. Pressure there on the point. Shot towards the net. That gets deflected wide. In goes Kirsch to go help out. And up towards Howe. Howe breaking it out. And with Pilarski. Howe breaks into the zone. Cuts across the top of the house. Shot towards the net. And Howe trying to get that. Gets that over to Pilarski. Pilarski wrap around. Shot towards the goalie. Puck was loose in the top of the net. And Howe has control of the puck in the corner working with the Rangers. She gets pinned in. Pilarski goes in to help. And they start battling in the corner. 3 Rangers versus 2 Penguins. And it looks like Howe wins that. And now they're back in the scrum again. Rangers start bringing that down the ice. And Relier over towards Herbert. Herbert driving that in. Herbert has a clear line to the net. And shot. And big save by the goalie. And comes back Webster. Webster. Coming back. And Rangers now breaking in. To the Penguin zone. Relier there to pick up the puck. Sends that up the boards. That goes to Garner. Garner trying to break it out of the zone. Here goes Webster. Webster driving that backhand and towards the net, and nothing. Shot across. Garner working that in the corner and gets that back to the point, and that gets dumped into the corner. Rangers go pick that up. Garner's there to stop the advance out of the zone. Now Rangers send that down, and that's going to be no ice. Kirsch now with some great speed coming down the ice. She's trying to go wide there and gets stopped by the Rangers. Rangers trying to bring it back. Tarasovic stops that advance and shot by the Rangers. Nice save by Nebo. And now Kirsch bringing that down the ice, and that is offside. Now in Canada, they do have a little bit of different offside rules. So there's the delayed offside here. There's also the allowing of icing during a penalty, which has been beneficial. Okay, so 6:33 left in the first. We've got Rayfolds facing off Ligda and McCarthy on wing. Back to Relier. Relier breaking that in, gets that over to Ligda, and Ligda over towards Relier, and nice shot to the net. The goalie stops her own rebound, and the whistles. The play is dead. 6:17 left in the first. Ray Foltz facing off, talks to McCarthy, says, hey, I'm going to give you the puck. And Ray Foltz does get the puck over to McCarthy. It does go back to Relier. Ooh, Rangers do get control of that puck, though, and they start working that down the ice. And nice work there by Ray Foltz. Ray Foltz chips that over towards Relier. Relier up towards Ligda, and they start working that in on the zone. Ligda, backhand to Ray Foltz. Ray Foltz trying to get that over to McCarthy, and it goes wide. Puck comes back to Herbert. Herbert chipping towards Lundy at the corner side. McCarthy going in to help. Rangers do get control of the puck and try to break that wide. Nice work there. Speed by Mertens coming in, and she stops the advance out of the zone. Here goes the Rangers now back the other way into the neutral zone, and they start breaking into the Penguin zone. Herbert turns it over and dumps it out into the zone, and nice pressure on the D. There's Howe there to pressure, and Rangers break it back in. It's Howe trying to get that out of the zone, battling with the Rangers. Rangers do get control. Rangers shot towards the net, and they stop there by Herbert, and into Pilarski's working there as well in the corner. Relier. Sorry, that's Mertens. Ooh, nice play there by Nebo to push the puck away. Howe battling in the corners there. And Rangers shot towards Nebo. Nebo rebound. Puck loose at the top of the house. And Howe trying to get that puck out. And another shot from the point. Big save by Nebo. And Rangers working that puck around. They keep that in. And Monaco trying to get that puck out. There's Howe in the corner. Howe backhandling that up. And I think the ref has just called something. Oh, net's off.
Fair.
Okay, 4:07 left on the first. It's a bit of an awkward rink, but the great thing is we got no netting, which is fantastic. There goes Garner. Garner driving up the ice with, Kirsch was knocked down there. Rebound. And Rangers take that behind the net and try to get that out of the zone. Battling there with Swisham. Swisham takes that out into neutral. Goes back towards Tarasovic. Tarasovic headmans that up. And Rangers get control of the puck and they break into the zone. Rangers. Some battling here. It's an awkward sight lines. Tarasovic chips it around the boards towards Herbert. Herbert up towards Webster. Back to Swisham. Swisham around to, sorry, that wasn't Herbert, that was Swisham. And Tarasovic up to Garner. Oh, Rangers come in strong. Shot towards the net. Tarasovic chips that around towards Webster. Webster battling on the side of the boards. And back around with Tarasovic. Rangers putting up a great battle against the Penguins. Nice work there now by Kirsch. She breaks out into zone as one-on-one. And she's trying to go directly to the net. Shot. Big save by the Kanata goalie. And something's going to be called there. Interference? Is that what you saw, Frank?
Interference or what? Body check?
Oh, body check.
I think she hit Gabby in the goal there.
Okay, so that was a body check on Herbert, and that opens us up for a first power play. And if you remember, you can ice, Rangers can ice the puck. Mertens facing off. She switches with Whitehead. Whitehead wins it over towards Kirsch. Kirsch trying to get that back. And Rangers do get that out of the zone. Relier trying to get that over towards Whitehead. And doesn't Whitehead now. Nice pass. And in. Back to Relier. Relier. Oh, quick pass over to Whitehead. Relier. Back over. Shot, big save. So we got 1:23 left on this penalty.
Power plays brought to you by Mertens Dentistry.
Power play brought to you by Mertens Dentistry.
Yeah.
Ah, great.
Make your next appointment at 2:30.
Yes. Puck is in play. Nice shot there by Whitehead. Big rebound. And Rangers do get that down the ice. Herbert skates back, picks that up, takes a look, gets that over towards Relier. Oh, Rangers intercept that shot. And Nevo with the big stop right away. She lets that puck go. And now up to Mertens. 51 seconds left in this penalty. Mertens back to Whitehead. Whitehead, Mertens. Mertens back to Monaco. Monaco shot. And big save by the Rangers goalie. So we're gonna have an ice cleaning here in about 59 seconds. I guess they clean the ice every 2 periods. Rayfolt's facing off. And comes back to Monaco. Monaco over towards Swisham. Swisham dumps the puck in towards Webster. Webster picks that up from the side. Webster shot. Big save by the Rangers goalie. And Webster. And Garner with a big shot. Nice pass. Webster-Garner play. Ray Foltz back to Swissam. Swissam back to Ray Foltz. Ray Foltz. Shot towards the net. That gets deflected by the Rangers player. Now we're back at even strength. The Rangers send that down the ice. Nebo stops that, chips that over towards Swissam. Swissam takes that behind the net and sends that up to Garner. Garner, backhand up. Back around, there goes Webster. Webster, big shot. Shoulder saved by the goalie, and that's the end of the first period. So they'll come out with the Zamboni. And what I'm going to do, just to save bandwidth, I have an unlimited plan that is limited. So to not hit my limit on my unlimited plan, I'm going to pause the video, so do come back in about 10 minutes, but it will show as paused. It's going to allow me to be able to see the game a little bit better, so hopefully I'll be able to see the numbers better. So we're just going into our second period. So pretty good first period. We got an early goal. Rangers are putting a lot of offensive pressure on our team, and definitely doing well in the defense. The goalie, I think she's stopping rebounds from going out quite well. Does let the odd one go up, but has been controlling that pretty well. So it's made for some challenges as well. Well, here we go. Puck is dropped. Ligda picks that up. She drives into the zone. Nice shot towards the net. Puck loose. Goalie lost track of the sight. Oh! And McCarthy got that over. The puck danced across the crease. Now back to Ray Foltz. Ray Foltz shot goes up and over the crease. Ligda there in the corner. Ligda cuts back the other way. Chips that over to McCarthy. McCarthy trying to stick handle that back. Ray Foltz there has that behind the net. Gets that back over to Ligda. Ligda over to Ray Foltz. Ray Foltz back to Herbert with a big slap shot. And goalie stares that wide. Back to Ligda. Ligda back to Herbert. Herbert. Nice stick handle work. Big shot to the net. That goes wide. Comes back to Tarasovic. Tarasovic chips that. Nice chip off the board to McCarthy. McCarthy across to Ligda. Ligda chips that around the boards to Ray Foltz. And Rangers now ice that puck. Feeling a little worn out. That was a smart play of them because they needed a line change. 13:58 left in the second. 1-0 for the Penguins. So we got out here Kirsch, Whitehead, and Lundy. On point, we have Relier and Monaco. Kirsch gets that back to Whitehead. Whitehead up over the goalie's shoulder into the top corner, making that a 2-0 hockey game. At 13:52 left in the second period. So really good face-off, and goalie dropped too soon and went over her shoulder. Kirsch facing off. Rangers now trying to break that back in, trying to even it up. Shot, that goes up over the net. And Rangers now working that in the corner. There's Herbert up towards, sorry, that was Relier up towards Whitehead. Whitehead over towards Lundy, and Lundy chasing in hard on that puck. Lundy, nice, sends that back to Whitehead. Whitehead tripped up, and no call on that play. So the girls keep playing. Relier trying to go in there for a shot, and goes wide. Monaco keeping that puck in. Kirsch now sends that back around. Nice back and forth drive to the net. It's Whitehead trying to get a shot off, and Rangers putting up a battle. Relier sends it into the house, and Rangers get that out, and they send that over to the weak side. Out is Webster. And Rangers ice that puck again, and that does go across the crease, but not enough to make it non-icing. Puck will be dropped back down in the Ranger zone at 12:47 left in the second. Mertens facing off. Mertens has Webster and Garner on wing. In goes Mertens. Garner helps and picks up the puck. Puck does come back to Sweesum. Sweesum backhand over to the net, and that goes wide. Mertens gets that over to Garner. Garner has that behind the net. Garner trying to stick handle around the Rangers players. They do get control of the puck and send that up the boards. Comes back towards Whitehead. Sorry, that's Tarasovic. Tarasovic, big shot from the point. And goalie again controlling her rebounds well. Freezes that puck. At 12:13 left in the second. Okay, we got Garner, Mertens, Webster on wing, and on point we got Sweesham and Tarasovic. Webster going in for the faceoff. Webster gets that over to Mertens. Mertens trying to drive that up through two Rangers. Does get that over to Garner. Garner over to Webster with a shot and goes wide. In comes Sweesham to go pick that up on the other side. And Webster now battling on the side of the boards. Garner battling here. Gets that back to Mertens for a big shot, and the goalie for Kanata just doing a great job controlling her rebounds.
Notice how high the boards are. The girls can't jump the boards here.
Yes,
It's at
the
chest.
proportions are off. The neutral zone is like less than half of a regular neutral zone, and the boards are twice the height. Howe battling in the corner there, gets that up towards Merchant. Sweesham knocked down. Rangers trying to get that out of their zone. Rangers chips that up off the board. There's Tarasovic over towards Sweesham. Sweesham trying to knock that in. Howe goes into pressure. Comes back to Sweesham. Sweesham going in. Big shot, and goalie freezes it. And some good shots there on Kanata. 11:18 left in the second period. Got Kirsch, McCarthy, and Ligda. McCarthy trying to get that back over. Ligda. Relier. McCarthy. Comes back to Herbert. Herbert keeping that puck in. Gets that up towards McCarthy standing there at the corner. Puck does come back to Relier on the point. Relier sends that up to Kirsch. Kirsch cycling around. Does get that back to Herbert. And puck does sneak out into this tiny neutral zone. And both of them go. And
This one here, holding.
Herbert
This one here,
Good.
going forward, head contact.
head contact and holding.
Making a 4-minute on Gabby for head contact, and a 2-minute on hold.
For hold. Okay. But it's 5-on-5?
I'm not understanding. So
Yeah.
why do we have a 2-minute, a 4-minute, 5-on-5?
I don't know. I'm confused. Maybe when the other
Well,
girl
maybe it goes along with the ring. The proportions.
are not
Yeah.
the usual proportions.
Yeah. How are we going to do this, boys? Yeah. So it should be a man advantage for 2 minutes, right?
For the first 2 minutes or the second 2 minutes?
That's a good point.
For the first 2 minutes.
Yeah. So we're gonna go shorthanded for 2 minutes, right?
Oh, okay, yeah. And then, got it.
Okay, you're gonna drop the one penalty. Just put 2 minutes up to the side.
I see. They got to drop. It's a coincidental,
Yep.
and then they got to drop to one penalty
So this is where Common Core math comes in.
Yeah.
All right, so it's a 4 minute, but we're only serving 2.
Yes. All within 2 minutes.
Yes.
Yeah. And Whitehead serving, I guess, the 2-minute penalty, and probably Gabby is serving the other 2 minutes, like the coincidental. Rangers now trying to use this time to their advantage. Rangers cycle around to the point, shot, nice save by Nevo. Swisham trying to get that puck out, does get that up towards Lundy, and they send that back in. Swisham cross towards Monaco. Monaco dumps that puck in, allows, now in Canada, Canada allows that icing, which is good. Nice pressure there from Ray Foltz, and allows Monaco to send the puck down the other way for another ice. Rangers come pick that up, and Rangers feeling some pressure there from Webster, unable to get the puck out of their zone. And ref still talking about the 4 and the 2, even while the play is going on.
Yes. So they don't come out until the whistle, right?
Right,
So it's going to be even strength here in 34 seconds.
But Whitehead comes out, but then, yeah,
And then but Gabby's got to remain in.
she's got to remain in there.
Unless the time burns and there's a whistle.
Right. Here goes Ray Foltz, driving up the ice, breaks into the Ranger zone, has with her Webster. She goes behind the net, unable to get a clear shot. That gets caught in the ref's feet, and now she's tied up by 2 of the Rangers. Rangers go recover that puck. And here, we're back at even strength. And now the other 2 are out on a whistle.
No, the one's out on the whistle. Gabby's in for.
Oh, she's got to do another 2. Okay. So she couldn't serve that in parallel to Whitehead.
She's going to serve the other 2, right?
Yeah. Swisham chips that up the boards towards Whitehead. Whitehead. Now a big shot. Blocker saved by the goalie. And in goes Kirsch sideboards. Backhands that up, try to get that up towards Webster, and Rangers send that down the ice. They wave off that icing. Nevo there chips that up off the boards to Kirsch. And Kirsch now trying to drive that down the zone. Webster cuts back. Nice heavy shot there by Swisham. And the puck comes out. Monaco chips that up off the board. Kirsch over towards McCarthy. And Ligda battling in the corner now. McCarthy sends that around the boards towards, I think, Tarasovic. And Kirsch sends that back towards Monaco. Monaco chips that up the boards in the Penguin zone up towards McCarthy. McCarthy dumps that back to Monaco. And Ligda and Monaco breaking into the Penguin zone. Monaco chasing that in. And puck comes back out. Mertens on the ice now. Gets that over towards McCarthy, who is standing on points. And McCarthy starts breaking that in. Nice backhand down to Ligda. Ligda cross the crease. Nobody there. And comes back to Tarasovic. Tarasovic dumps that in. Mertens now finds Monaco at the back. Monaco, nice long ice shot back. Puck loose in the crease. Rangers trying to get that out. Nice keep in by Tarasovic. Tarasovic up towards Mertens. Mertens, big cross pass to McCarthy. And unable to get that in. Rangers now breaking down the ice. Tarasovic with some nice speed stops that advance. And McCarthy over towards Tarasovic, and Rangers break that into the Penguin zone at 5:54 left in the second period.
So essentially the Rangers have served the same amount of time in the box
Yeah.
as Gabby has. And that will both come out with a whistle.
Because this long whistle.
Yeah.
And that's going to be an icing. That was like a 2-for-1 or something like that. I just realized I didn't update the period,
Yeah.
just so people could see. There we go.
Oh, we got our penalty.
Got another penalty, yeah. So Penguins now go on the advantage.
2-minute roughing.
Okay, so we got Kirsch facing off Whitehead and Mertens. Comes back to Whitehead. Whitehead, quick pass over to Monaco. Monaco back to Whitehead, and Whitehead looking to break into the zone. Sends that back to Mertens. Mertens up to Whitehead. Whitehead back to Mertens. Mertens with a big shot, rebound, and Rangers send that down the ice. And Monaco picks that up. Now looks to start driving up the ice, and has with her Whitehead. Monaco driving that in, and nice backhand towards the net. That comes out. Big shot there by Mertens. Mertens goes back to Kirsch. Kirsch trying to take that across. She's knocked down. No call. And Rangers chip that out of the zone. 4:41, 1:10 left in the penalty. They do 2-minute penalties here in Canada. Not the 1:30 that we're used to. So we get lots of time. Garner gets that over towards Monaco. Monaco driving that in. Monaco with a big shot, shoulder saved by the goalie. And Rangers try to chip that up, but that's kept in by Rayfoltz. Rayfoltz working at the side there, has with her Garner, sends that back to Garner. Garner trying to find some passing lanes. Gets that back towards, oh, there, big shot. Garner, oh, off the post. Garner had a full open net off the post. Comes back to Rayfoltz. Rayfoltz back to Herbert. Herbert stick handling that around. Drive, oh, beautiful, long, nice shot. And the goalie just catches that in her glove. 3:49 and 19 seconds left in this penalty. So who do we have out here? So we got Garner, Webster, and Rayfoltz. On point, we got Herbert and Tarasovic. Rayfoltz facing off. Rayfoltz wins that, gets that over to Webster, or gets out of Mertens. Mertens, that did get sent out of the zone. Moves back to Herbert. Herbert trying to chip that up the boards in the Penguin zone. 5 seconds left in the penalty. 3:31 left in the period. Tarasovic up towards Garner. Garner breaking in, and we're back at even strength. And stopped by the Rangers. Rangers. Tarasovic chips that back towards Herbert. Herbert. Some good stick handle work there. And Rangers chip that around the boards. Now comes back to Tarasovic. And comes back around to Rayfoltz. Rayfoltz takes that behind the net. Rayfoltz. Excuse me. Webster battling in the corner. The ref did call that because Rayfoltz was laying on the puck. So they're going to drop that to the left of Niveau at 2:42 left in the second. In the first game, they switched the goalies halfway through, right? So this game, they're not switching the goalies halfway through. Monaco sends it around to the weak side. And Tarasovic is there trying to bring that up the ice. Headman's out to Lundy. Lundy breaks that in, has with her Kirsch. And Lundy tries to get that across to Kirsch. And that does get stopped by the Rangers D. Whitehead now. Shot. Lundy, Kirsch, backhand, that gets deflected. Whitehead picks that up behind the net. And now Kirsch back to Relier. Relier looking for a nice shot, does, but that goes wide. And nice keep in there by Monaco. And now Lundy over towards Kirsch. Back to Relier. Shot and blocker save. Goalie directs that to the outside where Kirsch is. Kirsch trying to get that over towards Lundy. Lundy now battling. Oh, Lundy battling a lot and does get called for a penalty on that. A roughing. Or boarding? Boarding? Is that what that is? That boarding? So we get 2 minutes, 1:33 left in the second. Ray Foltz facing off, comes back, shot. Nice save by Nebo. Okay, Rangers facing off, 126. Shot. Nice save by Nebo. So Penguins looking to try and get this puck out of the zone. And Mertens facing off. Mertens wins that, gets that over towards Tarasovic. Tarasovic trying to take that behind their net, get that to Sweesham. Sweesham tied up by 2 Rangers. Rangers now do win that puck, and they send that back to their point. Shot in, goes above the net. Rangers pick that up. They start cycling the puck around back to the point. Oh, nice pressure there by Mertens. Mertens breaks it out. That's Ray Foltz. Ray Foltz driving that in. She's knocked down, and a holding penalty on Ray Foltz, or it's on the Rangers who was holding Ray Foltz. .47 seconds. Puck will be dropped in the Ranger zone.
Hold on.
Webster facing off. So we're a 4-on-4. 4-on-4 usually opens up a lot of space. So this time each team can take advantage of the space. Back to Herbert. Herbert over towards Relier. Relier, nice shot through the legs and gets it right on net. Goalie steers it to the outside where Ligda is. Ligda picks it up, sends it back to the point to Herbert. Herbert around the boards to Webster. Webster out to Relier. Relier almost a shot, and that was deflected out by the Rangers. Quick play by the Rangers. 17 seconds left. We can do one more play here. Relier over towards Ligda. Ligda driving that down the ice. And 2 seconds. And looks like there's going to be another penalty called. That's going to be on Ligda.
Body check.
Nice play by Gabby to keep that puck in.
So ref calling that for a body check. We'll go on mute here for a little bit. Okay, we are back for the third period. Let me advance it a period here. 15 minutes. Lots of penalties on the board. So we're gonna have some 4-on-3 right now for at least 26 seconds. We'll go 4-on-4. And Rangers start breaking that down the ice. They have 15 seconds to take advantage of this 4-on-3. Rangers send that back to the point. Big shot on, Nevo with a big save and then another big save. And the Penguins ice that down the ice. Webster there, quick feet, gets in. We're back at even strength of 4-on-4. It's going to be for 40 seconds. Webster gets that back to Herbert. Herbert doesn't have a good shooting lane. Sends that to Webster. Back to Herbert. Herbert now shoots. Nice, long, nice shot. Pad save by the goalie, deflected to the outside. Kirsch back over to Herbert on point. Big shot. And that gets deflected over to the corner. Kirsch back to Herbert on point. Back to Kirsch. Kirsch driving in past the circle and shot. Big save by the goalie. And she chips it in. And goalie trying to pounce on that puck. And by doing that, right through the 5-hole. Yep. And we were at even strength, so that's why the ref is saying go back in there. 4-on-4. So that makes that a 3-0 hockey game at 13:48. Monaco back over to Sweesom. Sweesom chips that up the boards to Garner. Garner, nice chip off the boards. And goalie not taking any chances and freezes that puck immediately. 13:37. Now we're on a shorthanded play right now. 13:37. Left and Garner facing off. As with her Mertens and Monaco and Sweesom. Comes back to Sweesom. Sweesom, big shot. That's deflected. And Garner there to send that in behind the Rangers net. Rangers trying to break out, make some use of this power play that they have. Rangers start breaking down the ice and looks like they dump and go for a bit of a change. Some of them do. And Penguins now trying to get that puck out into the zone. They do get that out into the zone. Rangers have 9 seconds on this power play. Nice work there by Garner to stop the puck from leaving the Rangers zone. And now we're back at even strength. Rangers breaking that puck out. Rangers shot to the net and Nevo freezes that immediately. 12:46 left in the third. Herbert working that in the corner. Does come back to the point. Shot from the point. Puck was loose. Nevo unable to get a hold of it, but Pilarski there to stop that. Shot around the board. There's Whitehead there on the side. Whitehead gets that around to... Oh, she's knocked down. That's going to be a penalty. And that's Rayfold, so that's 2-minute penalty to the Rangers, and we will go on a 2-minute power play. Puck will be dropped. 12:13 in the Rangers zone. Okay, Rayfold's facing off. Comes back to Herbert. Herbert trying to chip that back in. Webster there waiting on the side. Webster, nice quick shot to the net and big save by the Rangers goalie. 12:02 left in the penalty. Or sorry, 12:02 left in the third, 1:49 left in the penalty. Webster. Back to Herbert. Herbert gets that over towards Tarasovic. Tarasovic over towards Herbert. Herbert with a big shot and into the back of the net, making that a 4-0 hockey game. Beautiful goal. And
Like a deflection off of Webster's stick.
deflection off a Webster stick. Great play. Here goes McCarthy driving that down the ice. McCarthy takes it into the zone. Kirsch goes in to help her out, and Rangers send that over to the weak side. Rangers trying to get that out of the zone. That's kept in by Monaco. Monaco chipping that up towards Kirsch. Rangers do finally get that out of the zone, and Monaco sends that across the ice to Relier, and Relier dumps it in. Ligda there, battling for the puck. Comes back to Monaco. Monaco, big shot, and big save by Nevo immediately. Or not, the Rangers goalie. 10:57 left in the third. 4-0 hockey game. Mertens facing off. Mertens digs in, goes Howe to go help her out. Mertens battling. Tarasovic chips that up towards Mertens. And shot on the Rangers goalie, and the goalie freezes it immediately. Some good pressure on the Rangers. 10:44 left in the third. Mertens gets that over towards Pilarski. Pilarski trying to chip that over, and she chases it. And Mertens recovers that puck that's snuck out into the zone. Mertens cycling that back around, gets that up towards Suisham. Suisham backhands that in. In chases Pilarski. Pilarski back to Tarasovic. Tarasovic over to Suisham. Suisham shot! And the goalie with the big save. Penguins going for a change. And Webster. Relier and Garner. Tarasovic back towards Relier. Relier. Sorry, that's Ray Foltz. Ray Foltz up to Garner. Garner unable to find a path in. Cycles around, gets that back over to Suisham. Suisham dumps the puck. In chases Garner. Garner. Garner now. Now battling. Garner cycling that around. Garner tries to shoot that up, and in chases Ray Foltz. Rangers. Penguins having a bit of a tough time getting some chances going in. They keep getting blocked. So Ray Foltz now trying to attack in, and Rangers doing a good job defending, and they now break into the Penguin zone. Rangers battling. There's Webster. Webster chips that up the boards, and puck slides into the Rangers zone, and the Rangers start working that out. But Webster stops the puck from coming out, and then she starts heading towards the net. Again, Rangers chip that out of their zone, and Herbert picking that puck up. Stops behind the net, sends it up towards Lundy, and puck comes back in. Relier now has the puck, and Relier breaking in. Shot towards the net, that's deflected off the shin pads of the Rangers player. And there's Kirsch working with Whitehead. Lundy in there too, Herbert. And puck sneaks out. Relier there to receive it, and they dump that puck back in. Puck comes back to Herbert. Herbert, shot! Oh, nice redirection there by Kirsch, but goalie does manage to save that. Another shot from the point. But that gets deflected, and Swisham up to Whitehead. Swisham across to Monaco. Monaco now breaking in. And Monaco shot towards the net. That's pad saved by the goalie. Liggs is there, takes it around behind the net. Sends that back to Swisham. Swisham dumps that in. Ligda and I think that's Mertens battling in the corner. Oh, now puck out towards McCarthy, and McCarthy tried to get a shot off, but Rangers now break that down the ice. Oh, there's Macrogiana. No, it's still Nevo. Still Nevo. Thought I saw 35 there. Rangers now breaking in shots, and Nevo freezes that puck. We must be running behind because I see the other team there.
Oh, yeah.
The two other teams already. I think we're running about 20, 30 minutes behind. Ray Foltz dumps that in. No ice on that. She brings that behind the net. And Herbert trying to break that back in. And Rangers trying to break that out. Rangers driving that out. And nice work there by Ray Foltz. And in comes Tarasovic. Tarasovic sends that around the boards to Herbert. Herbert up towards Pilarski. Pilarski trying to get that back up towards Ray Foltz. Now sends that around the board, chased by Howe. Howe pressuring the D, and the D chips that in off the boards. Tarasovic there. Tarasovic up towards Howe. Howe now trying to break that out. Howe chipping that up the boards.
Play the puck.
Rangers there, and Ray Foltz there to help out, and Ray Foltz breaking down the ice, and Ray Foltz with Pilarski, and Howe pressuring the D, and Herbert keeps that puck in nicely. In goes Kirsch, but Rangers get control and send that out into this neutral zone. Webster, stick handling back, has with her Kirsch. Oh, big shot, big save by this Kanata goalie. Shot by Webster, and goalie with another big save. .453 left in this third period. Monaco. Stick handles that all the way in. Big shot on the Rangers goalie. And Valier keeps that in. Over to Kirsch. Kirsch cross to Monaco. Monaco trying to get a shot off. Unable to. And Rangers send that down the ice. There's going to be no icing called on that. I think they thought the Penguins touched that. Webster chips that off and gets that out of the zone. Monaco trying to get that puck out. Does an odd deflection off the boards. Now, Relier sending that around the boards. Rangers there on the side. But Penguins do get control of that puck. And Rangers stop the puck coming out of the zone. And Penguins go for a change. So Rangers have a 3-on-2, but that was an offside. So I think the ref's gonna drop that at center ice. 3:36 left in the third period. 4-0 hockey game. Oh no, it'll be dropped just outside the zone. Mertens facing off. Mertens gets that over towards Whitehead. Whitehead back to Tarasovic. Tarasovic back up, and Mertens now on the chase. Mertens with Lundy. Mertens back out. Lundy unable to get a stick on it. Comes back to Sweesham. Sweesham with the shot. Along the ice pad, saved by the goalie. Rangers pick it up and try to get it back up the boards. Nice work there by Mertens to keep that puck in. And Rangers do send that out and down the ice. This should be an icing, but Nebo does stop that puck from going across the red line. Sweesham sends that over to the weak side. Mertens there. And see, Mertens trying to break that out of the zone. Rangers do get it, shot towards the net, and Nebo gloves that out of the air. 2:45 left on the third. Got Ray Foltz facing off here. She pushes that ahead, but that's kept in by the D. Rangers battling strong, and McCarthy picks that up from the side and breaks that out of the zone. Ray Foltz there. Ray Foltz chips that over towards Tarasovic. Tarasovic backhands that up the boards. Ray Foltz there to pick it up, and she drives in strong, shot towards the net. That goes wide. Ligda there to pick it up. Ligda back to point. Sweesham along the ice shot. That gets deflected in front. McCarthy again from the side trying to find somebody in front of the net. And the puck does sneak out. Herbert there to pick it up, sends it in. And Ligda chasing it. Puck comes back out towards Herbert. 1:41 left. McCarthy, nice backhand up to Kirsch. Kirsch and Ligda breaking into the zone. Kirsch and shot. And Kanata goalie with the big save. Kanata goalie, she's been doing really well tonight. I like how she's controlling the puck and not allowing the rebounds out. Kirsch back towards Herbert. Herbert, oh, nice shot. That does get caught just at the last second. Pilarski there. Pilarski and Kirsch. Kirsch cycling that around. Kirsch gets that back towards Relier. Relier chips in. And there's Kirsch. Back to Relier. Relier towards Kirsch. And Rangers chip that out of the zone. It's going to be an icing. 52 seconds left in this third period. Kirsch facing off, has it. Howe tied up there, unable to get over to the puck. Howe does try to keep the puck in there. And Rangers do send that back down the ice. 42 seconds left. In chases Herbert. Herbert taking that around behind the net. Sends that up towards Howe. Howe backhanding that out of zone. Chasing. Here goes Relier. Relier over to Pilarski. Pilarski up towards Kirsch. And puck does get sent out of the zone. Monaco there to pick it up. 19 seconds left. Over towards Pilarski. Pilarski trying to get that out of the zone. There with Kirsch. Driving down. Rangers. Send that the other way. Monaco there. Monaco over towards Howe. Howe breaking in. And shot towards the net. Pilarski there to pick it up. And that's the end of the game. So great 4-0 game. And girls played well. And thank you to Frank Herbert for doing the camera work for us. Made it easier to call the game. So tune in tomorrow. What's time our first game, Frank? Tomorrow?
8:20?
8:20 in the morning, and then we got about a 10-hour layover till 8 at night.
Right.
Or something like that.
7 at night.
7 at night. So see you tomorrow, and have a great rest of your Friday evening. Thank you, everyone.